What is up, Critics? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles that I never got the chance to because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. Again guys, let me know in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you guys want me to customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So, in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Pegassi Infernus, which is one of the most well-known supercars with many different variants throughout GTA's history. So, this car is an OG vehicle that's been in the game since day one. However, there were different variants of the Infernus in GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, Chinatown Wars, and GTA 4 as well, which is pretty much identical to the one they put in GTA 5. Now, in terms of performance, the Infernus is in the supercar class and is decently quick for being an OG supercar, but not as quick as the OG Entity XF in comparison from that time. Now, this car is all-wheel drive, even though it handles like a rear-wheel drive car due to the difference in front and rear power bias, and it's a bit of a handful to drive if you're not careful. But honestly, that's what makes it fun. It's more of an engaging driving experience, which I really enjoy. But anyways, the Pegassi Infernus is primarily based on a Lamborghini Murcielago. However, it does have the back end of the Pagani Zonda, which is a very strange combination for sure. I'm not sure why Rockstar decided to combine those two, but ultimately that's what they decided to do. And honestly, it doesn't look terrible, but it's definitely not a design that impresses me like a lot of the other cars do. However, I do know that there's a large amount of people in the community that really like this car, and honestly that's what makes the large car variety in this game so awesome, because there's something for everyone. So let's go ahead and check out the customization of this OG Lambo / Pagani creation Rockstar made. Alright, OG Infernus. Alright, so we got armor, brakes, engine, exhaust. Alright, let me rev it up a bit here to get rid of the smoke. So this is the stock exhaust. Pretty interesting, 5 exhaust pipes, and then this one is 4 if you prefer that layout. I like the stock a little bit better because every single exhaust tip is evenly spaced out. With this one you kind of lose that and it looks a little strange, at least to me. So I'm going to keep the stock. Let's see here, keep on going. We got lights, throw some xenons on there, why not? License plates. Now, even though this thing has the Zonda back end as we talked about, I'm gonna put my Lambo plate on here again. You know, still a Zonda back end, but the rest of it is a Lambo, so might as well. We'll do a black background too while we're at it. So for respray, I'm gonna do a, let me see here, where is it? I'm gonna do a metallic orange, and then we're gonna throw pearl on it to brighten it up a bit. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna throw a let's do a ice white pearl, or do frost white, or maybe cream, something that's not bright but not too bright. I think cream pearlescent's good. Secondary is the side stripe where it says Pegassi. Now the Pegassi logo is like a chrome. It's not really white, so if you put white, it won't blend in. And that's the only thing it changes for secondary color. The interior stitching is linked to your primary color, so keep that in mind. But your secondary color is just the side stripe, so instead of doing the normal black, we're going to do the crew black, which is a bit darker, so we're going to go with that. A crumble on this car goes on the side of the door. A spoiler upgrade. So this car, it spawns, well, when you buy it, it can come with no spoiler like you see here, or a stock spoiler, which I'll show right. There you go. That's the stock spoiler. You just have to go back and forth to see it. So, you know, you get no traction benefit from the stock spoiler, which I really wish they would have made it just an upgrade. You know, have it stock like that, and then, you know, the upgrade is just that. That would have been nice, because I personally prefer the spoiler. But, you know, if you want carbon, you can do that, or the GT wing. I'm probably going to go with this. I think it looks a bit better. Kind of matches our side stripe and some of the stock carbon that's already on this car, so I guess we'll do that. A suspension upgrade. Yeah, this thing definitely needs to be lowered all the way. Transmission, turbo. Alright, so wheels. I really thought about this one, and I want to kind of go for something similar to the Mercy SV. You know, not so much like the older Mercies that had like the silver wheels with the bolts and all that stuff and really strange designs. kind of like early 2000s. So I'm gonna do something a little more modern, which was what the SV was, and I'm gonna go to my trusty Mercy wheels. Everybody makes fun of me for picking this wheel a lot, but it's my favorite wheel in the game by far. Concave Mercy is just absolutely gorgeous. And what's really cool about the Infernus itself, very similar to the Cheetah, the regular Cheetah we customized in one of the other videos, the back wheel actually forces it to concave even more. So if we apply, let's say, Cheetah wheels, for example, you pay attention to, let me see a good wheel so you can really see the difference. Here's the front Cheetah wheels, and then if you look at the back, you can see it's a lot more concave. Just absolutely gorgeous how the back end concaves more than the front, just like the real car. So kind of cool how they did that, and I think the pretty much double concaved rear Mercies look absolutely nuts. Where are they? Did I pass them? I passed them. There they are. Look at that. Oh, looks so good. So we'll do that in black. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Let's see here, windows, there's some light smokes. I don't think there's no. This thing has a back glass. It's right between the louvers there. All right, so we'll do dark smoke, I guess. You know, I think black it out will look better. Yeah, let's just black it out. All right, so that's all the options there. Pretty much just spoiler and exhaust for visual modifications. So let's go ahead and take it out for a drive. Exit to ground. All right, rev it up a bit. Sounds pretty good. First person. The primary stitching in here looks really good. Not bad. I mean, the interior, though, it's like from the regular Comet, looks a little strange. Alright, all-wheel drive, let's floor it, let's see. Not bad. Barely any wheel spin at all. Pretty good acceleration as well. Not bad. I mean, it's not slow. Keep on going here. It's picking up some speed now. Yeah, I mean, it's decently quick. It's not bad. Bit of... Well, brakes, you definitely gotta keep in mind the brakes aren't that great. Take a few corners here. Let me force it into this corner. Not bad. Holding itself together nicely. I got the back end to come out a tiny bit there. Around this. There we go. Let's see here. Not bad. It's pretty stable. That spoiler definitely helps a lot. I've driven this, usually I have it with that kind of stock spoiler option that I showed earlier. Oh, there's a spit out. You definitely need some bumps for that to happen, a good bit of bumps for that. Let's take this corner here, let's see. Oh, I want to hit that one. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's definitely not an easy one to drive, though. It takes some throttle control. It takes some practice to get it right, especially over the bumps. But on very smooth roads, it is easier to drive. All right, let's pull over here. Let's open up all the doors. Vehicle doors. Wow, that one's already up. Let's close that so it looks better when we open it all together. All right, let's do all. Boom. Yes. So on the real car, the scissor doors kind of go straight up. These kind of go up and to the side. A little bit of a strange design there. But back then, this was the only supercar that had doors that open upwards. So that was kind of cool. I'm guessing that's why it was so expensive. You know, $440,000. That's a good bit of money for a car like this. I think it's a bit up there, especially back then. And with upgrades, you're about $600,000. So really gotta keep in mind this engine bay is awful. It's like, is that diamond plating? That doesn't look too great. That's a bit of a yikes there. And then the engine model, looks like the same one similar to the Bullet, which is really lazy. It looks like two silver bricks with the Infernus logo on it. Just doesn't look too great. Yeah. I mean, you really can't expect much from 2013, but there's a lot of engine models that they did pretty well back then. But this one's definitely not one of those. Now the carbon fiber back here, this area here, you can see they did the weave really nice. They brought it to the center. right there. The weave looks really, really good. But you know, I guess you just have to keep that engine bay closed. Yeah, just keep that cover closed. There we go. It looks 100 times better. Maybe open the doors if you want, if you go to a meet, but definitely don't open that back part there. Overall, you know, I it's decently nice. Just really not for me. That's why I've kind of bought and sold it a couple times, and I've kind of decided just not to have it in my garage anymore. Maybe if we have more space in the future, to give us even more space, even though we have a lot already. But a lot of the car collectors in GTA, like myself, we really never have enough space, no matter how many garages Rockstar gives us. But yeah, not bad. Is it worth this price? Currently in GTA, I'd probably say not, because there's so many other great cars you can buy for this amount of money. Maybe if you can get it on sale sometime, you know, I'd say this car's worth a good 200 to 300,000, maybe. Yeah, probably no more than that, honestly. 440 is a little bit up there. I think under 400,000, it's a better deal. But anyways, guys, remember to let me know down below in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want me to customize next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.